I know. Hey, salute him. Hey, everyone stand in a line and let's salute this guy. Okay. We're all gonna salute him at the count of 3. Okay, 1. Here, now, everyone's gotta be like, no, like a line. Okay, 1, 2,
Okay, there we go.
3, go.
Damn it, mine was too early.
Yo guys, what's going on? It is KOBK Gaming, and today I want to give you guys this little bit of information on how I feel about the DZ, and I want you guys to leave your opinions in the comments. This is kind of a comment video where most of the I would say talking points are going to be based around the comments. So I want to say something that my buddy Skip said once when we were playing, and I want you guys to hear this and kind of tell me how you guys feel about it. So let's say that there is a backyard or there is a farm. Now understand that in this farm there is an apple tree, and this apple tree is fucking beast and fucking epic as hell and just the best fucking apple tree out there, and you get the best apples in the fucking world. Now understand that in this farm or backyard or whatever you guys want to imagine or whatever, understand that on the fence it says beware of wolves. It says beware of wolves, but 99% of people do not give a fuck about the wolves and don't give a shit about them and completely ignore it and completely forget about it. Now once these people, said people, whoever, go into the farm, and once they start dealing with the wolves, then they start having a problem with the farm itself, rather than accepting the fact that they're either going to be able to defend themselves from the wolves or simply not fucking go in there. So I think that this is a fucking perfect analogy for the DZ. I think this is fucking, it's just brilliant, okay? Because this is exactly how I feel about the DZ. If you are not a wolf, if you are not someone who generally has, I would say, a mid-max build and is ready to fight at any moment's notice, I do not recommend that you go in the DZ. Understand that yes, you can get gear in the DZ. I don't recommend it at all. I think it's probably one of the dumber things you could do in this video game, but understand that it is still a possibility. And yes, I've heard the argument a million times that the DZ is a lot more farm friendly and a lot more farming friendly, and it's just easier to farm, etc. And I kind of disagree with that in a sense that I feel like the DZ is a little bit harder when it comes to the NPCs, etc. But that's just my opinion. And one of the things that I really want to stress to you guys is, even though the wolves are in the DZ, you have to accept it. Understand that a big part of going to this farm and getting the big, freaking epic apples and the best apples in the world and going to the tree, understand that you have to accept the fact that there are wolves in this fucking farm, and the only way you're ever going to get over that is if you either A, adapt yourself to the point where you can handle the wolves, or B, do not go in there and go to another farm with apples. Now, what do I mean by this? Understand that if you do not like the DZ, then you can simply play underground. You can fight underground bosses and get underground stuff, obviously from underground. You can go to the open world, fight the open world bosses. You can go to story missions, fight the story mission bosses, and get loot that way. And you can also drop loot from, I'm pretty sure, basically any enemy in the game. Now, this is a lot quicker and a lot better way and guaranteed way of getting loot than farming the DZ. Understand that if you farm in the DZ, those wolves, such as myself and my buddies, we will absolutely fucking hunt you down and we will fucking murder you, okay? We will make it our job that if you try to extract, we will fucking murder you on sight. We simply don't give a fuck. So understand that it is essentially my advice. That is essentially what I'm trying to talk to you guys about. How do you guys feel about this? I understand that this is kind of adult matter stuff. I understand that most, I would say, younger people aren't going to be able to understand probably anything that I just said when it comes to the whole wolves and the farm, but understand that basically this area isn't really that special, even though yes, it has, a couple of more landmarks closer together, etc., but understand that it's nothing too amazing. This is a PvP arena. This is basically an area such as myself to where you gear up from PvE to go in and absolutely fucking embarrass people, okay? That is exactly what the fucking Dark Zone was meant to be. It wasn't meant to be this fucking Disneyland. Everyone comes in to fucking Disneyland and fucking beast on NPCs all day. That is not the DZ. That is not what it's supposed to be. I honestly, that's just how I feel. I honestly feel like what I'm trying to say to you guys is the truth. If you guys love PvP such as myself, make sure that you guys leave some support and some likes, and tell me what your favorite PvP moment was. Maybe it was like a clutch revive, or maybe it was like a fucking, 4v12 and you guys popped tack and just fucking mowed everyone down, etc. Understand, essentially what I'm trying to tell you guys is that the DZ is not for everybody. If you do not like PvP in this game, do not worry. There are many other games that you can go and PvP, and Call of Duty, Battlefield, Destiny. If you really like this game but you don't like the style of PvP that it's in right now, I either recommend to wait until 1.6 where everything's a little tuned out, or I recommend playing Destiny right now. That is also a very good alternative. And that is just my thoughts on the matter, guys. I hope you guys have enjoyed this video, and make sure you guys leave a like, rating, subscribe for more future content, and I shall see you guys later.